Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Oh, I'm totally flexible as long as everything goes exactly the way I want it to go. I've had a chance to look at the menu ahead of time. I know where to park. I know the weather and the overall vibe for the day, so then I can pick out the perfect outfit. I've been given sufficient warning about who's going to be there, and I've had enough caffeine that I'm awake, but not too much that I'm like extra anxious. Other than that, totally flexible.
Oh yeah, I am the same way. And I'm not selfish either. I just want everything done my way with no consideration for anyone else.
Boy math is the perseverance to stay in the DMs 2 years post breakup, but not enough to make it work to begin with.
Except he did make it work. Just not for you, but for himself. And there's still no boys math, girls math. Cause if it was, girls math would be you really love the attention he was giving you by being in your DMs, and you did make it work for him.
Mariah, how do I know if a guy likes me? How do I know if, he's truly into me?
He doesn't and he's not. Especially not when it's taking you 45 minutes not to finish the points you're trying to make, but to start it.
Okay, guys, so this is what I do every single time somebody makes a rude joke towards me. So whenever somebody makes this inappropriate or rude joke, I just look them straight in the eyes and I make a poker face and I go like this. And then I proceed to say, "Can you explain the joke? I don't get it. Can you explain what you mean by that?" And this will literally embarrass them. Because first of all, what they're saying is rude anyway. So if they try to explain it, it will come off stupid. But if they do proceed to explain it, then you have to be like, oh, okay, so that's your humor? Oh, are you fine? Are you okay? Do you need help? I swear, works every time.
No, it doesn't. Can you explain the joke? No. I'll write it down for you so you can put it on your fridge. Read it until you get it. Is that your sense of humor? Yeah. Not everyone has a sense of humor. If you didn't get the joke, I'll write it down so you can put it on your fridge.
I'm not dating right now, but if there's a man out there and he's interested in me,
There isn't. If there was, you would be dating right now.
I have a bone to pick with Pikmies, and I know that it's like a big joke on the internet, like, oh, she's such a pick-me, but Pikmies are dangerous, and I'm gonna explain why. I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups where women can post to warn other women about men that are dangerous. Dangerous men. Without fail, every single time a woman posts a guy in that group, someone shows him. Someone in that group. It's all women in that group. Someone shows him. It doesn't matter what the woman says. It doesn't matter. Regardless of what she says, some dumb bitch will screenshot that post and send it to the guy if she knows him.
So she's not a pygmy, she's a good friend. You said it yourself. She's gonna show him because she knows the guy. If she knows him for not how you lunatics describe him on that Facebook group, then it kind of makes sense and she's not a pygmy. Some of you will post men on those groups just because you had a failed date. They're on those groups to look at actual dangerous men, and if they see one of their friends there who they know they're not dangerous, of course they're gonna show them. That's still not being a pygmy.
she has some problems for sure, but I think it's important to just
She's
look
also ugly.
Well, okay, no, I don't think that was necessary.
Point of view, you're the unnecessarily blunt friend. Yeah, that doesn't make you the blunt friend, that doesn't even make you a friend, but instead it makes you a few things I'm not gonna say here. Whatever happened with supporting each other? Whatever happened with we don't need nobody, we have our own community? I guess that goes out the window pretty quick when there's one you don't like. Ah, look at that skinny bee. I bet she doesn't even swallow her food. Like, oh my god, girl, like, we were like at dinner last night and like she just sniffed her food and like she said like she's full. Like, I know, right? Look at her ugly boyfriend. I'm gonna get me one of those. I just probably didn't have enough to drink last night.
Men do have a superpower, and do you know what it is? Sensing when a woman is about to get into a relationship is actually impeccable. The timing of men. You can be like seeing someone, and then everyone from your past, 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago, they could come in and they'll be like, actually, I want to marry you, and I know I never told you this before, but like, I just got this weird sense, and I should tell you right now that you're the one for me. They just know. It's actually a superpower they have, and I will give that to them.
See? How can anyone say women can't be funny? This was the funniest thing I've heard all day. Granted, I need to go outside and talk to people. No, but still, she can be a stand-up comedian. He came back after 6 years and his first words were, let's get married. That right there was funny.
I have a Spider-Man tattoo, and whenever people ask about it, I ask them, what's your favorite superhero? And every single guy I have asked this, except for one, has said Iron Man. And I genuinely think that most men believe if they had the same amount of money as Tony Stark, they would be smart enough to be a genius engineer, and they would be Iron Man. It's obvious that's the only reason that they like him. Like, he's just rich and he a lot of women. And that's the same with Batman. When people say Batman's their favorite superhero, they just want to be rich and they think they're intelligent enough that they would be able to use the money in the same way. Anyway, the one guy that didn't say Iron Man said Squirrel Girl, and he was a legend.
Usually my first reaction is, at least you're pretty. But in your case, Butterfly, you should have something else working for you. You better be crushing it in bed, cause other than that, and not for nothing, leave Batman alone. Also, just because you think something, it doesn't necessarily make it anything other than your thought. Oh, I think this and it must be true. No, it's really not. You could have at any point say Superman, but you didn't because you can't really have two thoughts in the same day. It also doesn't really align with your idea. But hey, let me mansplain this to you and I'll try to keep this short. The only reason whoever you asked said Iron Man or Batman was, like you said, because they're rich, not because they can be as smart as those two. That's also the reason they never said anyone else, because it's just me and I could be wrong because I don't know that much about superheroes, but those two are the only ones who are really rich. So money is the only reason you got those two answers.
Gotta go out.
Does this dress make me look fat?
Promise you won't be mad, no matter what I say.
I guess.
I slept with your brother.
Steven, I don't have a brother.
Then who the
That's still not gonna get you out of that first question, except now you have two to answer for. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.